Please give a warm welcome, everybody, for Nato Green. Nato Green.
Thanks, everybody. My wife and I had twins recently. How much you pity? Being pregnant with twins is serious. She was eating for 3 and I was drinking for 4. We didn't want to find out the gender in advance. We wanted to be surprised. People kept asking us. They'd be like, Nato, Nato, what are you having? Jews. Or I'll be pissed. We're like, no, Nato, what gender of baby are you having? People I'm from San Francisco, they get to pick. No gender till college. It's the rule in my house. When you're out in public with twins, people want to talk to you, they have a lot of stuff they want to say to you. Literally, day laborers will stop me on the street picking asbestos out of their hair. Being like, bro, twins, son mucho trabajo. Y no quiero tu vida, tu beneficios de salud, porque no me gustan los twins. I come from a left-wing Jewish San Francisco family, very intellectual. Other kids' parents read to them from Curious George, The Little Engine That Could. My parents read to me from the autobiography of Malcolm X. And as part of my bar mitzvah preparation, I took the bar exam. That's why it's called bar mitzvah. I'm not gay, but I have ramekins. Look it up. I think there's a Williams-Sonoma nearby. I'll explain it to you. I was raised among gays. I'm the Tarzan of gays. I'm familiar with their ways and customs. I walk amongst them. My earliest memory of life is in the movie Milk. If you saw it, there's a scene in Milk that takes place at the Gay Pride Parade in San Francisco in 1978 that really affected my worldview. For example, I believe that we should legalize things that don't hurt other people, like gay marriage, pot, and Mexicans. And criminalize things that do hurt other people, like insurance companies, Walmart, and the Gypsy Kings. Thank you, one person. People forget that in those days, in the 70s, the Gay Pride Parade wasn't called the Gay Pride Parade, it was called the Gay Freedom Parade. And then at some point, America was like, sorry gays, you can't have freedom. Will you settle for pride? And gays were like, screw you America, we want freedom! And then America was like, alright gays, pride and bravo, and that's all you get. And gays were like, alright, you got a deal. Got a little bit sad for some of you. Jews, I think for too long we've been looking at the Holocaust as a glass half empty. Because when we talk about the Holocaust, we talk about it as like the epitome of Jewish victimization, and Hitler is the embodiment of evil, because we forget that Hitler killed 6 million Jews, and that's horrible, but we forget that Hitler was trying to kill all the Jews and failed. So we can talk about the Holocaust in a totally different way, like, you know, that Hitler, not a closer. Big ideas, no follow-through. You can use it with your kids, like Timmy, you're kind of doing your homework like a Nazi here. Finish what you started. We didn't raise the Nazis in this family, get in there. See this through to the end. I'm the kind of person that would honk in support of a protest that I drove by, except I drive a Prius. And as you know, if you drive a Prius, the honk is implied. I don't know if you've heard a Prius honk, it just sounds like this. Did everybody get that in the back? I leaned on it that time. So I'm one of the 3,000 people who got arrested for protesting the war in San Francisco on the first day of the Iraq War. And, thanks. And here we went downtown and we blocked streets, and the police we went limp, and you probably tell by looking at me, I'm a bit husky for a protester. And so the police were going through, clearing out the protesters. It was like they were just sorting laundry. It was just like all these like malnourished vegan anarchists. And then they got to me and they tried to pick me up, and they're like, and I didn't move. And they got some more cops around, and then I didn't move. And I got some more cops around, and I didn't move. And then, this is a direct quote, they said, if you don't walk out of here, we're gonna break your wrist. And then they started to break my wrist. If there is no other benefit to being white, it is that the police tell you before they break your wrist. You get like a 30-second head start. So I walked out of there because I have principles, but not if there are consequences. If you like me, I'm on Facebook. If you didn't, I'm on MySpace. I'm Nato Green.